Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. I hope your morning is going great. Mine's been awesome so far. Of course, I did just wake up and oh my gosh. And we most definitely have some crazy juice and drama to cover once again today, guys. It seems like recently there's just been so much drama going on between players, teams, contenders teams, Overwatch League. Just seriously, every single day there's something new that is huge. So be sure to subscribe so you can stay updated with the daily juice, boys. Today, we're starting off by talking about the Boston Uprising's academy team, Toronto Esports. Now, I'm sure some of you guys have been following on Twitter what has recently been going on with the Toronto Esports owner, Dr. Ryan Pellet. Now, this guy, Ryan, or Doctor, whatever you want to call him, has been going wild on Twitter. I mean, he's been tweeting some crazy stuff out, just full-on maximum trash-talking the Toronto Defiance Overwatch League team, as well as a whole bunch of respected players and community figures in Overwatch. Super hard ego stuff, saying he's one of the most well-respected and professional doctors in all of Toronto, and literally just straight up beefing with fans, kind of like Kingmykl did last season. Weird stuff. So we're going to be taking a look at some of those tweets. He was seriously causing up chaos, and today Blizzard laid the law down on Dr. Ryan Pellet, telling him that Toronto Esports has to change their name and branding from Toronto to whatever they want. It just can no longer have Toronto in it because Defiant, they own the rights to that city. And you guys may remember now, bringing up Toronto Defiant 2 weeks ago, this is where this all started, when Dr. Ryan Pellet on Toronto Esports account called out Toronto Defiant, asking them for a show match. That's right, guys, I covered that on my channel. I'm sure you guys remember. It was a few weeks ago. But as soon as he was informed by Blizzard that he was going to have to change his team's name, he completely pulled out of Overwatch, guys. So Toronto Esports is no longer an organization in Overwatch. Now, of course, it's not as simple as that though, right, guys? Because he has an entire team, the Toronto Esports players, who are a very successful contenders team. They basically could have won 2 seasons in a row if it wasn't for the Philadelphia Fusion. Now we're in a situation where there's players and staff who might all lose their jobs because this guy's being an absolute dipshit. So we're going to cover this whole entire story top to bottom. This guy's crazy. It's great content, guys. You're going to enjoy it. Then in the second half of the video, guys, we are moving on to another disaster. I mean, oh my gosh, what a day for disasters. So today, for most of you guys, you know, it was the Esports Awards. So this is a huge event that happens every single year. It's like the VMAs, whatever you want to compare it to. They hand out awards for the best people in esports. And I'm going to be honest, it wasn't pretty, guys. There was an award for the best broadcast talent of the year. Uber was involved in it. He was one of the candidates. And well, when they announced Uber in the video, it was actually Bren. Yeah, and then of course Uber he was not happy about this. I'm not happy about it. The community's not happy about it. Like, it's the biggest joke ever. And then don't even get me started on this Deji guy. Oh my gosh, you guys are going to see the craziest thing ever. He literally announced the wrong winner on purpose. He called out Twitch. It's just the tip of it, guys. We're going to roll all of this crazy stuff in this video. So if you're excited to watch it, please do yourself a favor and subscribe to my channel to stay updated on anything Overwatch League related every single day. 2 videos, boys. Let's hop into it. Sorry about my disgustingly long intro in the video today. It's just so much to cover. Starting off with Dr. Ryan Pellet. Boys, the owner of Toronto Esports, no longer apparently involved with the Overwatch contender scene, because earlier today it seems like Blizzard decided to pull the plug on Toronto Esports. This is what Ryan Pellet tweeted out on the Toronto Esports account. We have been informed by Blizzard that we will be forced to remove Toronto from our brand in only 6 weeks, mid-contender season 3. The reason cited, Toronto Defiant have purchased exclusive naming rights. We will be leaving Overwatch effective immediately. Good riddance. So just looking at this tweet alone, it seems like Toronto Defiant definitely won the Battle of Toronto. They didn't even need to play them. All they had to do was tell Blizzard, hey, these guys are annoying me. Get rid of this little fly down in contenders. And then Blizzard was like, yes, sir, you guys paid us 40 million, 30 million, whatever it is. We'll get Toronto out of their name. And boom, this is where we're at now. Then after this tweet, Ryan Pellet followed up with this. We have asked Blizzard to fully confirm that this is their stance. We aren't holding our breaths. We also feel they are displaying incompetence in developing a proper tier 2 talent development ecosystem. Wow. So seems like he doesn't even know that this is their full stance on the situation, and he's calling them incompetent. Oh man, this guy has been doing this for 2 weeks straight, guys, just throwing his own org, team, players, self under the bus so hard, it's like he forgot to take his meds. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the crazy shit this guy has done over the past 2 weeks that led up to Blizzard absolutely destroying him tonight. We'll start off with this little conversation between Dr. Ryan Pellet and one of the social media managers for the London Spitfire. So way back when Toronto Esports did tweet out that they were challenging the Toronto Defiant to a show match, Mattias thought, hey, maybe it's not a good idea to challenge an Overwatch League team when you're a contenders team. And of course, Dr. Ryan Pellet didn't like that, so he sent over these DMs. Hey, so who are you? What's your stake in Overwatch League? Okay, good talk. A word of advice. Next time you try to smear a team, take a look at their track record. Okay, coward? See ya. Then Mattias responded and he said ? And then Ryan responded, oh hi, I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you. What's your name? ? Okay, yeah, as I said first time. Good talk, winky-faced. Coward. What the Why is this guy DMing this stuff? And then, of course, Mattias posted this out so everybody can see how crazy this guy was. And this was just the beginning of it, guys. Let's take a look at another interaction with Dr. Ryan Pellet, and this time with Team USA and Philadelphia University DPS player Zachary. Oh, and a little bit of Harsha, who started this off by tweeting out, Toronto Esports has to have the cringiest social media presence in all of Overwatch. Which, you know, I think we could all agree with. And then Zachary responded and said, so true. And then, boom, Dr. Ryan Pellet out of nowhere. Hey, good playing against UK, by the way. Zachary responds, actually embarrassing, LMAO. Zachary is honestly so right here. Then Dr. Ryan Pellet responds and says, you're right, it was. Oh my gosh, like, dude. Okay, first of all, Zachary destroyed you 2 seasons in a row, Contender Season 1 and Contender Season 2, both playoffs. Your team lost to the hands of Zachary and Philadelphia University, so you have no reason to talk trash to this guy. You're also the owner of an organization, and, oh man, you're an academy team. Okay, I get it if maybe he's just an endemic org involved in Overwatch, but you're literally the academy team to Boston Uprising. Oh my goodness. And this isn't even it, guys. So after today, when Blizzard laid the law down on this little Mr. Dr. Ryan Pellet, he went to his own Discord for Toronto Esports and just lashed out at his fans, at everybody there. He was talking trash about Blizzard, saying stuff like, oh, Blizzard was absolutely horrible, real nasty and awful, would never want to work with them. We farmed 8 people into the Overwatch League. When we heard a Toronto group was buying an Overwatch League spot, we merely asked for an introduction. That was it, just an introduction, never happened. We stuck by Blizzard through even the dead early days of Overwatch when all the teams were peacing out. We stayed, we farmed players into the tier 2 to keep it alive, then Blizzard just didn't reciprocate, not even 1%. So yeah, it's definitely been an eventful day for Toronto Esports fans and Dr. Ryan Pellet. One of the most respected doctors in all of the world, by the way, guys. And through all of this drama and chaos, so many people were worried about the actual players and staff on Toronto Esports, with Ryan Pellet saying that he's pulling the organization out of Overwatch. Does this mean that the players are done? Are they getting kicked? Do they no longer have a team to play for? Yada, 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 a whole bunch of other stuff. Well, there is no need to worry whatsoever because, of course, GM of the Boston Uprising, Huck, responded to this situation and he said this on Twitter. I do not have the ability at the moment to address the recent or current decision out of Toronto Esports, and we were not part of the decision at all. That being said, we retain ownership of all of the players and staff's contracts and ownership over the contender slot. Thank God. So Huck reassuring everybody he's here to save the day, boys, so I'm happy about that. He also said we will continue to compete as a team, but obviously under a new brand. That is all I can say at the moment, but we'll provide further details at a later date. So it does seem like the players and the staff will be safe. Boston Uprising, their academy team, will probably be actually Boston now, no longer Toronto. Toronto. By the way, that didn't even make sense. Why was Boston's academy team named Toronto in the first place? I don't know how Dr. Ryan Pellet got in the position he was in, but clearly he was not supposed to be in that position, and he proved that over the past 3 weeks by absolutely self-imploding on Twitter. Good riddance to you, Dr. Ryan Pellet. We no longer need one of the most respected and professional doctors in all of Toronto or the world. You're out of here. That's it for this discussion, guys. I thought it was crazy. What a roller coaster ride it's been for this team, probably. Hopefully none of this is going to affect how they play next season. I have a feeling it won't, and they'll be fine. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this whole entire situation. And now let's move on and take a look at the Esports Awards today, guys, because, yeah, it gets worse from here. It really does. Alright, so today at the Esports Award, there was a broadcast talent for the best broadcaster of the year. Uber was one of the candidates, and they proceeded to do the typical award thing where they just name off all of the participants, all the candidates in the vote, and well, when they named Uber, it was Bren. Let's go ahead and roll it.
The finalists for the Esports Broadcaster of the Year, in association with Blinkfire, are Uber.
In terms of actually supporting the rest of their team and pushing them forward with their sheer momentum.
Real good job there, Esports Awards. Great job. Congratulations, Bren, for being a candidate, or Uber, or who was it? Oh, yes, it was supposed to be Uber. Let's go ahead and take a look at Uber's response on Twitter to this horrible mess up here. Honestly, I don't think I deserve to win the award tonight, but I am very unhappy with how I was represented in the finalist rundown. However, more than anything, I am relieved that I didn't pay for flights and accommodations to go to an event that was unable to tell me apart from a co-worker. I would have been just as affronted, if not more, if this happened to a colleague of mine. All of us in esports broadcast work very hard, and it is disheartening to see an oversight like this at an event designed to celebrate all of our hard work. Fortunately, it is not in my nature to put a whole lot of stock in things like this, but I worked my ass off this year along with the team to put on the best show that we could, and I can't help but feeling like this is a bit of a snub. Oh well, on with the show. And straight up, like, Uber handled this with class. The way he brought this up and said, yeah, it's a big deal, but I'm not going to go on and on about it. I'm going to make this statement. It is what it is. Unfortunate for me. The show must go on, and it's crazy, man. I feel bad for him. This is such a huge moment. He works all year long to create such an amazing show, like he said, and because of all of his hard work and great work he did throughout the season, he was a candidate in one of the best broadcasts of the year. And then in his moment of being announced as one of the finalists, it wasn't even him. They put a clip of another guy. That's just embarrassing. Like, who is doing this? This is a million. Oh, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm disgusted about this. And you guys already know, as I said earlier, this was just the beginning of this. The next situation that happened was absolutely unreal. This guy, Deji, who is a YouTuber, I'm sure most of you guys know him. He fought Jake Paul, and for some reason, they invited him on here to give out an award, and it was funny, but not cool at all. Like, it was, just roll it.
And a man that got to punch Jake Paul in the face, it's Deji.
Yo, what's up, guys? You guys good? You enjoying the event? Yo, where's the hype? That's it, yeah! Yo, where's Twitch? Where's Twitch? Yo, shout out to Twitch for illegally streaming our fight! Yeah! You owe us money! Woo! Awesome! Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the event. I'm gonna be announcing Esports Publisher of the Year. So, yeah. Awesome. And the winner is, well, this award goes to Epic Games. No, I'm joking. It's a joke. It goes to Blizzard. Well done, Blizzard. Blizzard.
What on God's earth did I just watch? That was such a mess. This guy just went full on Dr. Ryan Pallet, boys. Now, okay, I understand why he would want to call out Twitch. They kind of did illegally stream to like 1 million people on their platform this guy's fight that you were supposed to pay for. So I get why he's mad about that and he took an opportunity to take a jab at them. But why on God's earth did he do that to Epic Games? That makes no sense at all. I'm dumbfounded with words. I don't know what Deji was thinking. I think he just wanted to give out a huge FU, a middle finger to everybody, and I guess he did a good job at it. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Weird situation. Weird day today. Let me know what you guys think about all of this crazy drama down below in the comment section. If you really did enjoy this video and you made it this far, I really respect that. Staying through me with all the double uploads, watching my videos every single day. You guys are the real ones. I want you to comment down in the video hashtag good riddance, because good riddance to Toronto Esports and Dr. Ryan Pallet. Thank God the players are safe with Boston Uprising. I'm so happy about that. And everybody who does leave hashtag good riddance down in the comments, I will be looking to drop a heart on you and maybe even respond to you. So thank you very much again for everybody who watches my videos every day. If you do enjoy this content and you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscription box, boys. We out here trying to grind up to 100K. Let's get it. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm out of here. Peace.